Okie doke. I'm going to rearrange some of these topics today.
I had some really good segues.
You typed them in as you saw them. Don't really?
I did not. I moved them around.
Right. Okay. So we're going to go with the first one then. Kang has been arrested. If you this is brand spanking hot off the press news.
Wow, phase 5. I didn't know it was going to be that easy to get rid of the big bad. Just put some cuffs on him.
I have been reading that. Unfortunately, Ezra Miller is very upset because Kang is stealing his thunder. So some people are suffering through this. What is the news? Because I've only kind of briefly gone over it. What's actually happened?
He's what was it, drunk and disorderly, or was he beating his girlfriend?
I don't know. Domestic abuse. I think he's strangled. I don't know if it was his girlfriend, but anyway, apparently he strangled someone. And
gee, let me bring it up on the site and actually read the story.
There you go.
Blah blah blah. Boring. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, John. The victim informed police she was assaulted. Officers placed a 33-year-old male into custody without incident. The victim sustained minor injuries to the head and neck and was removed to an area hospital in stable condition. The actor was arrested on charges of strangulation, assault, and harassment. Majors is no longer in police custody. A representative said he has done nothing wrong. We look forward to clearing his name and clearing this up. I'm gonna take a slight contrary stance here after the whole Rick and Morty and Johnny Depp fiasco. I'm gonna let it play out. I don't know.
It's just the way you said. The police are looking forward to his next performance of Kang in the beginning of Phase 5. Is what I thought you were going to say.
Listen,
and I will take over the world. The police are like, that's it, move in.
Yeah. Just remember, when we arrested you, we were very polite about it, Kang.
Yeah.
And we can help you round up other humans.
Well, it is the multiverse, so maybe this Kang in our universe is just this washed-up actor that likes to strangle women. So, he's pretty easy to take care of in this universe.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Remember the magic word, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm sorry, allegedly.
So we shall see. Innocent until proven guilty, as Rick and Morty guy has proven, and Johnny Depp. And we actually had a footballer over here in England who was accused of multiple rapes and has had his name dragged through the mud, obviously banned by his team, has not played or featured and lost sponsorship deals. And it turned out he was actually found innocent of all charges.
Yeah, I mean, I know witch hunts were fun back in the day, but we kind of moved past that. Can we bring that back, please?
And just to mention rape charges and assault charges, Sean will be back with us next week.
He's currently with his friend Jonathan Majors.
Yeah. Again, it's one of those situations where it will just probably blow over because, I mean, with all these kind of things, just people in Hollywood just seem to get away literally with murder.
Well,
literally.
I'm gonna say, they say, black guys get treated harsher than white guys. Well, Ezra Miller just kind of seemed to go around the country, just doing whatever. Nobody seemed to pick him up for weeks and weeks on end. And when it's majors, boom, he's in the cap. So I think sometimes you feel like they got a point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it never rains, it always pours. And obviously Marvel coming off the back of that big sacking as well. But if you're DC right now, you've got to be rubbing your hands together with The Flash, probably, a few months away from going live. And everyone's going to be concentrating on Mesa.
Sort of,
the new big star's been caught. So,
the new, what's his name? Because his name's Jonathan Majors, isn't it?
Yeah, for Majors, yeah.
I was going to say that the new tagline for The Flash is, it doesn't star Jonathan Majors. Wasn't there something about that, Ezra Miller? No. That was all fine. That's all blown over. But again, it is weird that they've got The Flash, they're ready to go, and yet, somebody who's been so unbelievably public, going completely loopy. and yet they're still going ahead with it. Obviously, because they can't, it would cost too much money to say no now.
It's going to make a lot of money because the trailers are somewhat compelling, I have to say. And then when you throw in Keaton in there as Batman, there's going to be the whole nostalgia factor. So it's going to make a lot of money. But I also feel like, talk about at least creatively doomed to fail. First of all, you got the whole thing with Miller that's creating all kinds of problems. And then what's the purpose of this movie? They've destroyed the DCEU. So, okay. Do I care? Why do I care about any of this? It's like Shazam last week. It was like difficult to care.
It's not going to go anywhere, is it? They're not going to take it anywhere.
Unless this is what reboots the universe, maybe.
I think it will. Well, I think it will. Logic suggests it's going to obviously draw a line under everything so they can move on to Gunn's universe. But let's wait and see. There's lots of rumours still flying around that they're not convinced they're going to let him go and they might keep him on as Flash. And I think this is going to... And then we've got Aquaman 2 after the Flash as well.
I was going to say, that comes after that, which is really confusing. I don't... DC, I can't imagine how you could fuck up things any worse than you have, but I'll give you time. You could surprise me.
It is weird. Back in the day, I used to sort of constantly say, we've been to, like, me and the missus have been to modern art museums and so forth. When I look at something and think to myself, yeah, I could do that, I'm not impressed. So when I see like the old masters who have made these massive portraits and canvases and painted in details with horses and everything else, and I think to myself, right, I can't do that. So that does impress me. When you look at the mess that DC's in, there are probably a good million people on the planet who could do a better job than what the Disney executives are doing at the moment. Like you say, we couldn't mess it up any better. We would make it better. As kind of as crappy as we are, we could make it better.
You're talking about MCU or DC?
All of it.
DC.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
DC.
True. All of it.
Pretty much all of it. How do you manage to ruin Star Wars? It's impossible. You couldn't plan to do that, and yet that's what's happened. DC, like I say, are in the same boat where they want to reboot the whole superhero franchise thing, but it's now coming to that kind of, I feel like it's come to that tail end of, where we're getting a bit bored with the whole superhero thing, but then they kind of want to, and it's just like I say, how do you take some of the biggest comic book characters of all time and mess them up?
Thank you for watching this excerpt from Outpost Frequencies. Tune in live every Sunday at noon Central Time or 6 o'clock UK time. And also, remember to come to lastmovieoutpost.com for all your latest in movie news, streaming news, and everything cool about film. We are the cool news now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next stream.